Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn for calligraphy in 5 easy steps. By the end of this video, we'll learn the basics of for calligraphy and write a few words and phrases using it. Let's quickly jump to the video. Calligraphy can be simply defined as the art of beautiful handwriting. There are different forms of calligraphy that we are going to learn in this video series. Let's begin the series with for calligraphy, which is the most fun and simple way to practice calligraphy. And the best part is that it provides you with more creative freedom. In order to practice for calligraphy, you can use any type of tools that are available with you, like pen, pencil, marker, fine liner, paint brushes, etc. Also, you can practice for calligraphy on various surfaces where traditional tools of calligraphy can't be used. In order to start, take any non-absorbent paper, ruler, pencil, eraser, pen or marker. In order to practice for calligraphy, you need to know these core fundamentals. First is the basic strokes. There are 8 basic strokes that you can combine to form nearly every letter and symbol. The most important thing to keep in mind while practicing these basic strokes is that the up strokes should always be thin and the down strokes should always be thick. Practice these basic strokes 4 to 5 times as a warm-up. As you can notice here, while going down to up, that is for the up stroke, the lines are always thin. And while going from top to bottom, that is a down stroke, the lines are always thick. Follow the same fundamental while practicing all the basic strokes. Second fundamental is to follow a more uniform or consistent approach. All the letters must follow same angles and height as shown in the first figure. Also, the distance between each letter should be consistent. You can clearly see the difference between the first and the second word. In the first word, all letters are placed at uniform distance from each other and they are maintaining equal heights and same angles. While in the second word, all letters are unevenly written and they have different heights and angles. So clearly, consistency between the letters makes an impact. And we should try to avoid any such mistakes. The third and the last fundamental is to leave enough spaces in between the letters to add the down strokes. In this example, you can notice how maintaining the space between the letters will be helpful while adding the down strokes. Here you can notice how the word looks more accurate and evenly distributed when we have enough spaces left for the downstrokes, that is, the thick strokes. Now it's time to draw our first pattern or word using for calligraphy. In step 1 of this process, you need to draw these guidelines on a piece of paper with a pencil. That is the ascending line, the waistline, the baseline and the descending line. Also, there are slant lines or angle lines that decides the angle of our letters. Here I have maintained 1 cm distance in between the horizontal and the vertical lines. I would recommend you to draw these guidelines with a pencil in order to avoid any mistakes. In step 2, decide the word that you want to write in calligraphy, like I have used the word mystery over here. Now draw a rough outline of the word on these guidelines with the help of a pencil. I have added some extra strokes with the letter Y here and at the end in order to make the word look more beautiful. But you can totally skip the extra strokes in order to simplify it further. Once your word is finalized, draw a bold outline of it with the help of a marker or a fine liner. Also, don't forget to add some space in between the letters in order to add the down strokes, that is the bold strokes. Refer the spaces that I have added here in between the letter Y, E and Y again. In step 3, mark the thick down strokes in the word with the help of a pencil. While adding the downstrokes, make sure that all letters are at equal distances from each other, and also the thickness of the downstrokes should be consistent at all places. Once the word is finalized, take a marker or fine liner and make a bold outline of the downstrokes. The word will look something like this after completing the downstrokes. In step 4, fulfill the outline of the downstroke with solid color or pattern like shown in the picture. In the last step, erase the guidelines drawn with pencil. The final word will appear something like this in calligraphy. Using the similar approach, write various words and phrases in for calligraphy. Don't forget to enjoy the process. Thanks for watching.